I'm going to see. I will be right back. I'm going to check with Sin to see when he wants us to push up. All right, we're going to push up slightly. That way we're not as separated from RES and REZ. So we're going to push up to this level 3 Darkling Fort. Our builders will be fine. RES and REZ are basically going to be taking the brunt of it anyway. Their next flag will be to the right of their current flag. So it'll provide us more room on the left side. What they're attempting to do is connect their flags with FIM flags before the massive push. Like we're gonna connect flags and push at the same time. So that is their current goal. Any questions, comments, or concerns before we do all of this?
Nothing important, but if you look at the RES flag that they're building, Maxilos23 is like his name is yellow or orange for me. I've never seen that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been orange all season for some weird reason.
Okay.
Alrighty. Is that a? No, it's not. Okay.
I'm assuming he told Apex the plan to.
Oh, none of my concern.
Yeah, they seem kind of clueless.
Yeah. I didn't say it.
I mean, I'll say it.
Alrighty, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stage our cavalry on the left side here. So I'm gonna place a little marker. Get your cavalry as close as you can to this. Go cav there. Spread everything else out to the right side a little bit. We're gonna put we'll do that. So make sure your infantry are in front. Make sure your archers and your mages are behind your infantry. Archers move a little bit faster than infantry. Mages move the slowest. So you should have no problem having your infantry in front. Gather your cav off to the left side. That way we can move our cav in a manner that is befitting of cavalry to their archers and to their mages in the back line. I don't mind if they go against mages because mages don't counter cavalry, and mages are really squishy. So, but you should be targeting their archers as much as possible. So we're going to split them off just to make sure that we can micromanage our cavalry if we need to. Hope you brought good artifacts for this. Actually, I could have brought a better artifact on my cavalry, but this will be fine.
Okay, start moving to engage them. We're going to intercept 93 OC while they're marching.
All right. All right, guys, we're going to push up on the left side. Do not engage RES. Make sure you avoid RES and REZ at all costs. It's okay if you march with Apex. You can't attack them. So we're going to push up to this this level 2 gem right here. Hold on. So push up to here. Cavalry, go to the left side of that. So when you bring your cavalry, make sure you set your cavalry to the left side of that gem mine, please. And as I said, make sure that your infantry are in front. Put your cavalry to the side. Your archer and mage marches should be behind your infantry. That way your infantry can catch their cavalry off guard, intercept them, and intercept their infantry. And that way you can rain down fire with your back line.
RES is going now.
All right, RES is going. They're engaging right now, so we're going to push in. Make sure to micromanage your cavalry to the left side. Phone going off. All right, we're going to push into their builders. All right, FIM is pushing out. We need to intercept them because they're going for RES. So go ahead and just push straight in. Cavalry to the left side. Cavalry to the left side still. Because we're going to flank around and try and hit their back lines. Make sure that your infantry's out front. Catch any cavalry off guard that you can. Kermuse infantry coming in on this right side. Go for that. Ignore the infantry marches if you can. Catch them with your infantry. Cav on the left side, keep moving up. Cav on the left side, keep moving up. We've got L. Johnson on the left side. Hit him with your cavalry when you get up there. You can ignore him if he runs away. Keep your marches hitting theirs. Keep moving your cav up. Push your cav into the back. Engage their cavalry and their archers. Get your cavalry right here on Panda if you can. Push your cavalry into their archers or their cavalry and their mages. Push your armies from the front up in. And make sure that you're hitting their archers and their mages as much as possible. Try to ignore their infantry if you can. Do not get bogged down and get surrounded. Push into them as much as possible. Any yellow markers are free to attack. Make sure you don't get drawn in. And just keep pushing. If your armies get sent back, send them back out. We're getting the merits, so we're gonna buy elixir anyway. Do not use elixir healing unless your hospitals are absolutely completely full and you cannot resource heal or you cannot elixir heal. Make sure that you are elixir healing first, and then you are resource healing if you need to. Once your hospitals are completely full. Fuck, I hit a darkling. I didn't mean to drag. Once your hospitals are completely full, it's only then that you will use elixirs, and that's if we still need it for the push. But yep, keep pushing into them. Cav on the left side if you can. Pull your cav back if you see any infantry. Ignore Panda's Garwood if your cavalry get bogged down. Katom's weak. Go ahead and take out that infantry there. And keep pushing in. All right, they're falling back. So hold off. Don't get drawn in. Don't get drawn in. Everybody pull back. On the left side, they're cav left side. They have some mages left side too. Those marches on the left side there. They're sending in more cav left side. Make sure the cav don't draw you in. Back up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Takmo, Yivin, back it up. We don't want to get drawn too far in, guys.
Yeah, make sure you spread out.
Yep, spread out so their mages and their artifacts can't AoE you. Remember to send your marches back out if they get sent home. Elixir heal up and get them back on the battlefield. Make sure they don't pull you out. We don't want to get pulled out of position. All right, we're going to fall back a little bit. We're going to fall back a little bit to
Time bomb, don't come into the middle of us. That's Apex.
Yep. We're going to fall back a little bit to their tower. That way we don't get drawn in. Make sure you get your infantry back to the front. Sometimes I love click and drag. Sometimes I absolutely fucking hate it. All right. Be prepared for them to push back in.
Sin's regrouping RES for another push, like putting them together, but he's leaving FAM for you guys and Apex to sort.
All right. Did they get pushed back or?
No, they cleared
Okay.
theirs, so they're healing troops and then reorganizing
got
to
it.
stage again.
Yep, I think we're okay for right now. If your armies are too low, go ahead and send them back. Get them healed back up and send them back out. All right, we're all just going to fall back. We're going to fall back. And we're going to regroup, same as them. I'm gonna remove markers so nobody gets confused. Bap, 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 bap. We're gonna fall back to the gem mine. Everybody fall back to the gem mine. If you get pushed, take out the cavalry or whatever's pushing you. Like we got Fasai that's pushing. We've got this fellow that's pushing. But if you're outside of combat, make sure that you are falling back. Draw them out. We got Fasai that's right here. He's attacking Armlight. Whoops, wrong marker. But take down Fasai if he pulls out of position. Okay, you already got him. Fall back, fall back. Everybody fall back. If your marches are low, send them home. Send them back out. All right, and we're going to also regroup on the fallback marker. We're filling their hospitals, they're filling our hospitals, but we have a lot more players and a lot more allies. So it's 100% okay if you send troops out and they get put in the hospital. We're going to be able to push them out way faster than they're going to push us out. And the good thing about FIM is they're about the same strength that we are. If you take out 2 or 3 of their players, like they're exactly the same as we are.
You can probably cover those guys retreating.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Slava Pop's archers are getting caught no matter what.
Yeah.
But all right, we're going to regroup our armies back at that gem mine. And once RES goes in for another push, so do we. So they've got, looks like their flag has 7 men on it. They'll be building another one. 2 or 3 more flags and they'll be in for it. So,
I have a message from Sin.
yep.
He wants you to group up underneath the FIM tower that is being built. He's leaving FIM for you guys to have some fun, in his words. But yeah, so if you can group up under the one that's, I think, 31% done, pretty much where everyone is.
Yep. All right, so we're going to regroup on the new marker. Do not attack Slava Pops. Do not attack Slava
Yeah,
Pops.
they've set markers to get RES people out of there, but some of them haven't paid attention. So they're dealing with that, though.
Yep, it's fine. He's walking directly through all of our marches, though, which is
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, if
going
you
to
could
cause
group
some
up
issues. But yeah,
just by the marker.
yep,
or tower.
we're regrouping directly under their border for that tower.
Okie dokie. I'm just going
So-
to jump back and forth because I can't do anything from where I am. So
Oh,
I'll just be intel.
That's perfectly fine. I'm going to delete some markers on these troops. Any other markers I need to delete? Nope. Looks like they're also regrouping, so this is good. I mean, we hurt them just as much, if not more, than they hurt us. Starting work soon. That's fine, gamer. Hope you have a wonderful day at work. Alrighty. Do not attack Hunty. You still have some RES and REZ members in front of you, just north of you. Don't hit them. I think they're basically just hunting any kind of small groups. FIM is regrouping. 93PH is trying to build a tower. That way they can get their towers moved forward, it looks like. Their members are weaker than ours as well, so we shouldn't have any issues. They don't even have any problem players from the looks of it, so just make sure to keep your infantry in the front, move your archers and your mages to the back, and basically be ready for another push. If they put troops on that tower, push forward and take the troops off of that tower. Right now we're delaying all of their building, that way RES can push forward. And that way, once they connect flags, they can keep destroying them. Just waiting until everybody gets regrouped and I get the signal to push. Make sure you get your cab split off to the left side. If anybody has storm arrows, feel free to teleport your cavalry over the river to better engage the enemy. Because then you can get behind them easier, or you can hit their gatherers, same as they've been doing to us. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please refer to Heart Marker, and I will show you. Ta-da. You can blink across rivers and put your cavalry on other sides. It has a 1.5-minute cooldown, but it allows you to basically constantly harass. Because if they're about to catch you, you can run to a very small choke point of a river, and you can teleport across, and you can outrun them. This is how they've been doing hit and run tactics against us the entire time. So if you do have the Storm Arrows Legendary, which I will now post in the chat. This is the one I'm talking about. The cooldown on the blink is a minute 30. Or at least mine is. I'm not sure if the cooldown gets better with the skill level. Let me actually check on that. Nope. The range gets better though. The range and the damage bonus are better, but the cooldown is the same, still a minute 30. So then you can just teleport back. Alrighty. I assume we've got mostly everybody here. They haven't put anybody else on the tower. Make sure your infantry is up front. Be on the lookout for that fella. Eugen, huh? What's his power? That's a 6.4 mil. Yep, so if you can intercept him, feel free to do so. Scoop, pull those back. Thank you. Irvin, you're way faster. Good harass there. All right, make sure to spread your troops out. Get your infantry on the front. As soon as RES moves, we move. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Deathstorm?
Yo, yo, yo.
All right, be on the lookout for any cavalry trying to sneak around the sides. Be on the lookout for any flyers on the sides. Right now, I'm not seeing any. So it looks like it's pretty much going to be a straight up fight, which I'm okay with. I don't mind 91 or 93 PH building, but we're keeping FIM from building.
It looks like they're grouping up together.
Yep.
So I guess we'll just go from the left side.
Yes, correct. So RES will be handling the right side of that engagement, which will be the 93 guys for the most part. And then we'll be handling the left side of the engagement, which will mostly be FIM and 93 PH. 93 BB is basically who's going to be fighting RES. But even they haven't really brought that many troops back. They've been getting hammered really, really hard by the RE family.
A lot of these are weaker players too.
Yep.
That I see from them.
Exactly. And their hospitals are probably not as advanced as ours are, so they're not producing as much elixir, and they're I don't know what they spec into for policies, but I'm assuming that they I assume that they aren't as prepared for the war as we are. All right. All right, once we're fully regrouped, we have the go-ahead to push in. By the way, MTP tower is done. So I'm going to place another one. Go ahead and send builders to this if you have builders.
Did you see Sin's message?
Yep. Yes, I did. Once we're fully regrouped, I said we'll push in. Well, I said it in here, but yep. Just waiting on mostly the Apex guys to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that are coming, at least. There's not that many of them.
Well, apparently half of FIM's members disconnected from Discord voice chat. So, yeah.
Well, I assume they're not going to be as huge a problem as.
Yeah, there was like 10 on, now there's only 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. All right, we got Zazu coming in, Neri's coming in, and we got a few more coming back. But for the most part, we're going to be pretty much ready to do this. If you're straggling behind, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to give you another 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're pushing in. Take out that cab march that decided to just suicide on both of our armies. It tried to get RES to attack us. I mean, I respect it.
Let's have the Cavs go on the left side. All the way around. What did he do?
All right. I am back. We're giving it one more minute for a couple of armies to catch up. I know that's a long march, but as soon as it hits 1740, we're going to push in. So be watching that UTC, and as soon as it hits 1740, that's when we move. Our goal is to push into them, completely wipe them, get our merits in, and have a bit of fun. Ooh, yeah, we got Iron Fist. All right, ignore red markers, so ignore Iron Fist. All right, so we're gonna avoid Iron Fist armies. They're sending Sun Wukong straight at Iron Fist, basically. So once they start pushing in, Wukong's gonna go straight for Iron Fist. All right, get your infantry up front. Get your infantry up front. Get ready for engagement. Somebody tag that march from Sir Melonius. Okay, good. Let him fall back. Let him fall back. Infantry, make sure your infantry are up front. Make sure everything else is split up. Cavalry, make sure your cavalry is split off to the side so we can counter anything that we need to counter with those. Make sure your mages and your archers are behind your infantry. Yep, if you can, with your range, tag Melonius. If you can get within range and get behind your infantry, make sure you're tagging Sir Melonius's infantry march. Deal a little bit of damage to him.
Can we please stop attacking these Darklings?
All right, Sun Wukong is moving in to go to Iron Fist. Sun Wukong, RES is moving in. All right, move in. Everybody go. It's go time. Make sure your infantry are tagging up their infantry and stopping any cavalry from moving around to our backside. We have an Iron Fist march. Ignore that Iron Fist march. Ignore it. Do not get pulled in by it.
Should we back up?
Everybody back up. They dropped a bear. Back up to the left side. Back up to the left side. Regroup over by your cavalry. Stay away from the bear. Let the bear fight RES. RES can take down the bear. Don't get pulled in by it.
RES is going for the bear.
Yep,
They're
that's
gonna
what we're
sort that
doing. Yep,
out.
we're already pulling back to the back left side. We're gonna let the bear do its thing with RES. All right, push back into FIM outside of the red circle. Push back in outside of the red circle, please. When she moving an infantry march in, somebody tag it. Thank you. Go for their archers. We're gonna go for that one.
Remember your calves on the side?
Yep. Remember the calves on the side. Get your calves in the fight. Pull them around to hit archers. Use your artifacts. Use your artifacts, especially your AoE ones. Hit their archers from the side with your cav. Everything else, we're going to move it up the board, Adam. Make sure you're tagging all of their archers if you can. We got Iron Fist March in our middle. You're going to take more counterattack damages from attacking him. You might as well just move up on their archers. RES should be taking out Iron Fist March anyway.
Hey, move away from Sun.
Yep, everybody move away from Sun Wukong. That way he doesn't hit you. All right, we got a march from Sir Melonius right here. Go ahead and take that down at range. Make sure you're hitting their archers as well in the back and their mages. We've got a Sir Melonius mage march there. And just keep pushing in, keep pushing in. That's the name of the game here. Try to avoid anything that is infantry if you can, and just keep pushing into their archers and mages. Doing a good job, guys. All right, don't let them drag us into REZ or RES. Now that their troops have fallen back, spread out to the left side, push to the left side. Left side, please.
Yeah, hey, go left, go left, go left.
Go left, go left, 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 hard left, hard left. Let's not get in RES or REZ's way. I don't want any friendly fire. There's friendly fire going on, but that's Apex. That's okay. We can't control them. All right. Doing good. There's a TYYP march right there. Take it out. Thank you. Moving up. Moving up the left side. Take down this mage march. We got an archer march right there as well from Max Dog. Okay, he hopped into a city. All right, take down the TYYP march. Take down the I'm Bob march. I'm Bob right there. Marked it. Take that march down. We have a Donus march right next to it. Cavalry Donus march. Take that down. Don't let it get away if you can. Oh, no, it's going to get away. It's Cav. But that's life. All right, we got Mixed Phoenix directly above us. He's fighting a Darkling. Sounds like a great target. Let's take that out. Doing good, guys. Doing good. All right, keep moving up the left side. Left side, left side. Don't hit REZ. Do not hit REZ. Red marker, do not attack. Red marker, do not attack.
Follow on the river on the left side.
Yep. Follow along the river. Go directly against the river, guys. I know it's a tight choke, but we're trying our hardest to stick with it.
Just a heads up, we have a 2 million cab rally marching alongside you. Make sure you mark it so no one attacks it. Otherwise, you're gonna pretty much suicide everyone.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Where's the rally? Is it back a little bit still?
Right behind. Let me just. I'll send it into
the Sun Wukong mark.
Yeah, the Sun Wukong. That's 2 million cavalry.
Thank you.
Tier 5s.
Do not attack red marker. Do not attack red marker, guys.
We're sending it all the way behind their lines to like literally cut them off as they're resupplying.
Yeah, because he's got the fastest march, right?
Yeah, more or less like you can stop chasing them down after when they reach the barricades. You don't want to like get stuck on.
Sounds
the
good.
barricades.
All right, Spectral Rose right here. Hit that one. Hit that one. Yep. We're gonna push up just a little bit more, guys. We're gonna wait for this cav rally. We're gonna keep on pushing. Do not hit REZ. Don't be those guys. All right, they're behind the barricades, just like Sin said. We're gonna pull off, pull off, pull off. Back it up. Back up all your marches. Back your marches up. We are going to regroup on new marker. Regroup on new marker now.
Wait, watch out, watch out. Here comes the rally.
Yep. That's why we're regrouping on new marker. Directly against the river. Directly to the left of King Amuse's base. That's where we are regrouping. Because you don't want to be the idiot that hits a Sun Wukong rally and gets sent home. Then all of your friends will laugh at you. Well done, guys. Really well done. Although Apex is still pushing in. Let Apex push in. They can be the sacrificial lamb. That's fine. All right, guys, go ahead and send your marches home. I think that'll be the last push, but get ready to refresh them in case we need. Elixir heal if you still have Elixir. Go into your merit shop.
On the way home, there's 93 members behind coming down a hill. RES is pushing in with everything to deal with them, though.
Okay.
Just watch the right side where the ramp is.
Yep. Everybody go ahead and send your troops home. Do not attack REZ or RES. Just watch out for these fellas. Marking them yellow now.
They won't last long if you look at the onslaught that's coming for them.
Oh, no, because, I mean, Sun Wu's infantry is right there
Yeah.
anyway, but...
I just want to watch this. It's stuck.
Oh, yeah, Sun Wu's rally is stuck with Iron Fist. I mean, not that they're really doing any damage to it, but the rally's only doing counterattack damage, so... All right, like I said, be ready to refresh just in case, because we might have another push, we might not. All right, I'm back.
His rally's stuck, but I don't know.
No, they're okay with it.
Okay.
They're letting Iron Fist kill himself on it, basically. And anyone else who attacks it like an idiot. Alrighty. This would be a good time to tell you guys, if you haven't upped your policies for elixir production, you should probably make sure you're doing that. Ever since they put in the elixirs as the free healing option, it is way better to go down the free healing, the elixir production speed route. So up those policies as much as you can. Get all of that free elixir that you can get. And that way we can just constantly go to war. Because once we go to war with EXP, it is going to be a huge battle of attrition. It's going to be way, way worse than this. So we need to make sure that we have as much elixir production speed as we can get. Because EXP has a lot of alliances in their family, and they're almost all of them are pretty decent. And there's a few that are extremely strong. Also, make sure you're doing your dragon trail to get more and more prestige so you can do your policies. It's very important that you are doing your dragon trail as much as possible. And every time that you get your military expansion or you level up your heroes, try your dragon trail again. Find new strategies to beat them. If you're stuck on one, ask for help, ask for any kind of tips. Make sure that you are progressing as fast and as far as you can to make sure that you're getting all that prestige coming in. And the EXP books for your heroes. So while it might be a very long march back home and a very long march to the battlefield, currently the goal is not to be teleporting a bunch of players in, because a lot of the flags that we are currently building will be removed later. So keep in mind that if you do teleport there, eventually you will need to teleport back out to be protected. So we're just going to have to deal with the length of march currently. And that is basically going to be, in order to get Apex through the gap, we're basically going to have to destroy our flags to allow Apex to get through. So same goes for a lot of these barricades. These barricades will most likely have to be removed. It's possible they won't need to after we remove towers, but we'll have to see. But our goal will be to build another probably five towers today, minimum, because we want to, by tomorrow or the next day, reach the area that we need to allow Apex to come through. So it'll be basically concerted pushes every single day, just like this, until we are where we need to be. In the meantime, if you can sneak your cavalry around to hit their gatherers, do so. Earn your merits. Beat up their gatherers. It's going to fill their hospitals. It's going to make it extremely hard for them to either gather or for them to heal anything else because they're worried about healing gatherers. If you do not feel confident sending your cav out to kill their gatherers by yourself, go out in groups. Ask others if they want to go hit gatherers. Send your cavalry out together, 2 or 3, 4 people. Send your cavalry out, and all hit their gatherers together. You'll have less severely wounded that way, each of you will, and you can get surround damage, take out their gatherers a lot easier. Everybody gets merits, and you can continue to hit as many as possible. If they send troops at you, just run away. You're cavalry. If you have storm arrows, like I said before, you can easily hop the river, run away from them. What I did earlier was I hopped the river, ran all the way up north to where their flag line is by the level 3 village for 93 PH. I hopped the river over there, hit a bunch of gatherers. As soon as they sent troops at me, I hopped the river back and ran away. Like you can harass as much as possible. Donist has been doing it every single day just like that. So keep in mind as they're doing it, you can do the same. All right, looks like FIM and 93 PH are still willing to push out. So we're going to regroup. We're going to heal up, and we're going to regroup our armies right up here. All right, we're going to do a regroup there. Send out your armies at the new marker. And we're going to give them at least one more good push. Show them what they're dealing with. Simple as that. Just make sure you do not hit any RES or REZ, because they are also kind of returning, refreshing, doing the same thing we're kind of doing. They're mostly going up the ramp. They're harassing 93 PH and FIM as they're coming down, but we still want to show a concerted effort to make sure that we're on the front lines as well. Like, we don't want RES to have all the fun or all the merits. On that note, while we're waiting for everybody to get gathered, grab yourself something to drink, get a snack, go to the bathroom, brew a pot of coffee. Have some you time, you know? Go get a mani-pedi. Go get it. No, maybe not. Have a spa day.
This has already been said by Rack, but there is a MTP bathwater, and there are rumors that Kratos has donated a lot to that bathwater. So
I can neither confirm nor deny the origin or contents of the bathwater. However, I will say the essence of MTP is definitely in there. So, it'll be up on our website soon. Along with MTP feet pics. Roughly next push. I don't know when the next push will be or if there will be a next push, but we're grouping up just in case there is. Because right now Red Arm is harassing the shit out of them, and so they're kind of falling back. If they choose to group up again by the towers, then we'll push back in. If they do not group back up, then we're basically just going to be there in force until RES builds their towers and starts destroying. In which case, we will most likely fall back to protect our builders. Not that they need protection currently. But we will basically be escorting our builders up as we build the 5 or 6 flags that we're going to build today. 5 or 6 more. So that is the plan. But if we were to have another push, I would say about the 1820 mark is probably when we would push. So about 1820 UTC should be enough time for everybody to group up. Most of their armies, if nothing else, for us to push up a little bit. And we'll just take it a little bit at a time. That way we don't get in the way of RES or REZ. And we can slowly start taking that ground away from FIM. Also, to address something. You may have seen a decree I put out about FIM and about negative attitudes towards them. Let me be very clear, and you can be very clear to the rest of the Alliance if they ask about it. FIM was very upfront with us before this season started. About a week before the season started, we asked them, will you be with us for Season 1 Plus? They said, we will not. We will be merging with an alliance in 93 to form a stronger Indonesian alliance and fill up inactive slots. all we want is war. That's all we've wanted. We want fighting. It breeds activity. It's fun. It gets merits. It progresses players. That's what we want out of the game. To which we said, well, are you going to be enemies of our kingdom? They said, no. They said, if we meet on the battlefield, we will have a friendly war and we will fight as if it is war. We will not burn cities. We won't, do any untoward stuff. They said they're not going to shit talk us, any of that stuff, which, mind you, this is before they got some of the 93 guys, so who knows. But they said we're going to have a friendly war, just like we did in the other kingdom in Zone 3, basically. No burning of cities, just having war, right? Having fights, having battles, getting merits. They said at the end of the day, once we reach Zone 3, FIM's plans is to shake hands with us and help us go to war against EXP. They will be friends with us again. They will be on our side because after this season, we're all going back to Kingdom 92 anyway. FIM's going to be there. They may choose to transfer out afterwards. Who knows? That's their choice. But they said at the end of the day, all they want is friendly war. They want to have activity. They want to have merits. They want to have something for their players to do. And Farmville is boring. We all know it is boring. So all they really want is the activity, the fun. So I don't need people bad mouthing them. I don't need people constantly saying like, oh, well, this is what they did last season and they're gonna stab us in the back and they're gonna I don't care. That's the game. If that's what they do, that's what they choose to do. But they've given us their word that at the end of the day, once we hit Zone 3, we're all going to be fighting EXP together as Kingdom 92 and Kingdom 94 going up against Kingdom 91 and I guess now Kingdom 93. How that's going to work with them being friends with a bunch of 93 alliances, we're going to find out. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So if you see people talking bad about FIM or even talking bad about 93, like, I don't need that. Like, that's not really what our alliance is built on. We're built on having a good attitude, being fun people. Like, our alliance is fun. We have good people. We enjoy things. We play games outside of Call of Dragons together to have fun. Like, we laugh, we cry, we hug. Sometimes we make out, who knows? But but I don't need people having negative attitudes and just being whiny, being aggressive, being hostile. That's not what our alliance is built on, right? So if you see that kind of stuff, please let them know it's discouraged. Let them know that you don't want to see it either. And we'll just, we'll try to be as cool as possible. Like, we're all cool people here. Let's just be cool. So that's what the decree is about. It's not aimed at any one individual. It's just aimed at anybody who is bad mouthing either allies or enemies on the battlefield. Like, if you're mad, taking out a little frustration, that's great. Cool. Say, man, I'm pissed off. I keep hitting my gatherers. Cool. Like, you should watch your gatherers, but okay, cool. Get your frustration out. But like, if you come on and every single time an alliance is mentioned, you have something negative to say about them, you should probably look inward. You should probably look at yourself and find ways to improve your attitude rather than worrying about how much you hate somebody else. You know what I mean? So that's what that whole decree is about. Let's just be very cool. Like, I have talked bad a little bit about a few people, but that's because they have been either racist or sexist or op god. But it's at the end of the day, we're all people playing a game, right? We're all trying to have fun. Like, just take it as such. And on that note,
I got you.
what's that, OP?
No, I said I got you.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. I mean, the only time I really bitch about you is in Goose Goose Duck anyway, so.
this is a different stuff we're talking about. So
Oh no, it's all lumped in together. Let's be honest, you can't escape it. We see nice you in Call of Dragons. The real you comes out in Goose Goose Duck.
no.
No. I know the real Kratos comes out in Goose Goose Duck. That man's
Sounds
probably
like Goose Duck is hilarious.
he's
That's
probably a sheriff in real life.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But yeah, all right. So REZ and RES are basically pushing up. They've pushed them off of anything that's important. So I don't think we'll need another push. Like they've all pretty much gone home. They don't want to play anymore. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna regroup our armies here. We're actually gonna push up and we're gonna regroup on their flag. And that way they can't get any of their armies here. So push your armies up to their flag that they're building. Not that it's going to matter, but we'll show a little concerted effort here, and we'll just hold them off of it. RES and REZ can push up and hold further up. And we'll just build our flags. RES will build their flags. And then we'll tear down the flags that they have building. So
Go to hit.
you are breaking up pretty bad on that one, Takmo. I didn't catch a word of what you said.
What? Oh shit. I'm in a shithole in France and
That being said, Joy down later on what's happening with the activity,
Uh-huh.
and then um
Everything else.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then after this push, and while we're building towers and such, I'll probably find a side game to play, and have Call of Dragons on my second monitor. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then REZ is attacking me. Why is REZ attacking me?
Who is it?
Oh, okay. I just lost half an Archer March to RES and REZ. I don't know why Lord Stark's attacking either. Like this is fine. This is fine. I actually did more damage than them anyway. This is fine.
You've got an REZ member in the mix fighting with dead
Yeah,
dialogue.
I don't know why. I think it's because they're routing in between us and they're not paying attention. So it's auto attacking maybe. But like kind of obnoxious.
Yeah.
I don't like that whole new movement mechanic.
Yeah.
I got you, Bark. Like I don't think that armies should just immediately attack each other because they're trying to move through each other. Like that just to me seems obnoxious.
Mm.
Like in the movies, my brother. Like in the movies.
No.
What movies are you watching?
Yeah, I don't. I didn't see that part of Black Hawk Down.
It is like Lord of the Ring.
When
oh
Lord
yeah,
of the Rings?
really? I must have missed that part of Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings.
same.
I rewatch all 6 movies at least once a year.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you get a bootleg.
Next time he's gonna be like, no, it's like Harry Potter.
I mean, enemies, you know.
Yeah, enemies are enemies, especially when they're friends.
Or when they're
too.
secretly a duck.
They are all
Uh-huh.
scouting Donist, it looks like.
At this point, though, I'm just fooling my eyes.
Are they? Are they all scouting Donist? Who the fuck are they scouting?
I don't know, kind of the scout trails keep disappearing.
Yeah, I'm working on tracing them back. Surely Donist isn't all the way that. Oh, nope. Yeah, it's Donist. They are all scouting Donist. Million scout markers. Alrighty. Gonna go ahead and do that a little bit. So while we're at it, guys, make sure you have builders on the. Everybody move out of the way of this march. Move out of the way of Red Arms Rally. Move to the left or right of Red Arms Rally, please, as it makes its way through. I'd prefer left side. Oh, Sun Wukong's. Yep, thank you. Yep, make way. Make way for the rallies.
Can you tell Stark to leave the ramp?
To leave the ramp? Oh.
He's where Arias is grouped.
Yep. I got him.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give him a few minutes to respond.
Okay.
I don't know why he's up there. Why the fuck would you be up there, Stark?
He's
There
sending
we go.
troops forwards as well. Still.
Yeah, he needs
He's
to
got
get off
Cav
the damn.
going in.
There we go.
And he's sending his mages in. And his Cav.
Yeah.
I
He's
don't
a problem.
understand.
He's a problem child, you know?
Yeah, if we attack as one, it gives you the best outcome. Don't go in on your own.
Anyway, as I was saying, make sure that you have a builder on the tower if possible. If you have spare armies, like for some reason can't heal all your troops or don't have full marches, build the roads. We're going to be doing some building today, so we need to make sure that we've got active builders on the roads and the towers to make sure that our building queue doesn't fill up. Alrighty, RES is building the tower that connects to the two towers FIM was building. So they'll be able to destroy those two as soon as it's built. And then they'll be flagging upward to destroy even more. Because their goal is to push up to the magma. The Red Arm and Sun Wukong marches are still moving. I don't know where they think they're going, though. I think they're going all the way up to Donut City.
They had an issue with the Red Arms rally, so they had sent it, but they to a fort, but then FIM took out the fort, so the rally just exploded before it even got there.
Yeah, it just happened just now.
So I think they're making it so they like can't get rid of it.
Well, I mean, they just did it again.
Oh,
They dissolved it just now and killed a bunch of FIM2 armies that were just sitting around.
oh no, this one like it wasn't by choice; it got dissolved. FIM took out the fort.
Yeah, this one was by choice.
Yeah.
Sun Wukong they just dissolved as well. Oh yeah, they did it up by the 93 PH tower. It looks like they're going over there to destroy those builders. Those poor builders. All right, on that note, guys, do not AFK gather. Do not AFK with your troops. If you are getting offline for whatever reason, feel free to call your armies back and hop offline. As you can see, they're probably not going to be able to push through RES and REZ to get to us. In fact, I would say they have a 0% chance of doing so. But that's perfectly fine. If you are online, we're going to move our armies up even further to get out of the way for RES to destroy those towers. So we're going to move up even further. Because we're basically going to take an identical stance to RES and REZ on the left or on the right side, but we'll be on the left.
We doing it now or like
Yeah.
in 5 minutes? Oh, okay. Cool.
Just whatever armies are currently there, we can move up.
Yep.
There's an Apex member blocking REZ and RES armies.
If you're not doing anything, you can get into that barricade field and like clear that shit up.
Clear up the barricades and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. All right, we'll go do that.
yeah.
Alrighty, guys, we're gonna clear barricades. Don't hit RES, please. Just click the barricade individually. Send a march to go destroy him. And that's what we can do. That's a lot of barricades, too. I guess work front to back. Got about 6 minutes on our flag, and then I'll place another one for us. Make sure we're building roads as we go. RZ accidentally attacking us. That makes sense. Try not to hit them.
Incoming.
Yep, Fasai incoming. Mixed Phoenix pulled back. Got markers going up for him. All right, guys, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. I don't really think we need to be in voice chat for this. You guys can feel free to, like, because the general channel you can talk, like, you're not muted. You can feel free to talk to each other and enjoy your days and whatnot, but I won't require that you're in. The push is pretty much over, so we're just going to be destroying barricades from here on. If a concerted push happens, we will ping you guys in the MTP channel of the Discord and ask you to get in the voice channel. But other than that, just start wrecking these barricades, and we're just gonna eat ground. Were you about to say something, Joy? Oh, Joy can't even hear me. Good. My day's been good, Sion. Off work for the day, so doing pretty good. $30 seconds on our tower, then I'll place another one. All right, next flag. Next flag going down now.
Next flowers.
Next flower. Next flower down.
That's what you are about to say, so.
I will fucking cut you, sir. Don't test me. I'm the vigilante.
This is Call of Dragon, sir, so. There's
Bye.